You might be at the risk of raising children that are not yours. You and I know that that relationship with the guy is not going to end simply because you got married to her. Hello and welcome back to Trita Makanaki. My name is Neka. So in this episode, I want to share with you a very common mistake I've seen a lot of men make when it comes to choosing a life partner. Here in Nigeria, we see this happen all the time, and that is the mistake of going for a woman that is already in a serious relationship with somebody else, a very long-term relationship with somebody else. So this is how it plays out, right? So you meet a girl, you tell her your intentions of marrying her, and she tells you, no, I'm with somebody else. Genuinely, they want to get married. Then upon further inquiries during the conversations, you realize that, oh, she's been with this person and they want to be married, but because of lack of money, it wasn't able to happen. Then you think to yourself, oh, doesn't have the finances. That means I can step in because you are the one who is ready, you are the one with the funds. Then you go on to meet the family, forgetting that you're not going to live with the family. Who you're going to live with is the girl. So you go to meet the family, you succeed in impressing everybody with money, you get the parents on your side, you get the siblings on your side. Then, as expected, everybody mounts pressure on the girl, and she succumbs and accepts your proposal, even though she doesn't love you, even though her heart is with somebody else. And there's probably during the visitation, during the process of getting to know her and visiting the family, there might be like one or two occasions you asked about her, and the family told you that she's not around, she's with the guy, and you'll still go ahead to marry her, thinking to yourself that, oh, once I marry her, I'm going to condition her. Don't do it. The first reason is that it is an emotional risk for you as the man, because she doesn't love you and she will never love you. And she even made it very clear to you from the beginning. But probably you thought to yourself that maybe when she gets to know you, she's going to love you. But what you don't know is that love doesn't evolve from hate. Love only grows where there is already an existing love. And she has her heart tied with somebody else. She's deeply emotionally connected to somebody else. And that person is not you. So it's going to be a setup for you for disaster, for a lifetime of unhappiness, for a loveless relationship, and potentially a failed marriage in the long run. So it's going to be a whole loss for you at the end of the day. And the second reason is that you might be at the risk of raising children that are not yours. So here's the thing, when two persons have stayed together for this long, they talked about their future, they talked about what their children will be like. And simply because you are in the equation might not change that from happening. Because she might go on to have kids with a man that she deemed to be fit and unworthy of a father to her children, and that person is not you. Some women even go as far as taking contraceptives when, after sleeping with their own husband, to prevent the man from impregnating them and giving the man the impression that he's impotent. And the third reason is cheating and infidelity. You and I know that that relationship with the guy is not going to end simply because you got married to her. And there have been so many situations like this where men that married this way end up calling the exes of their wives, threatening them to stop, contacting their wives or sleeping with their wives and things like that. It is a mess, and it's ongoing and it doesn't stop because the woman doesn't consider that as cheating. In her head, she's even cheating on the guy with you. At the end of the day, you are going to be the one to lose. And let's say you live abroad. Just know that you have succeeded in giving her the liberty and the lifestyle that she's going to enjoy with the guy in your absence. And the fourth reason is that you're only going to be a cash cow in your marriage. The only reason you married her is because you are ready and you are the one with the funds. So best believe that any money you send to her, she's sending 2 out of 3 of them to that guy to build him. The only reason they're not together is because of money. And because she's married to you, there is money. So she doesn't mind sacrificing 3 to 5 years marrying you while she builds the guy. and afterwards would divorce you to go back to him. At the end of the day, it's a mess. You might only be left with four options, which is to either divorce her and be free, or to hurt her, to hurt the guy, or to insist on being married and miserable. All for what? You put yourself through that mess, and you could have avoided it from the beginning if you had left her for somebody else. Finally, when a woman tells you that she's in a long-term relationship with somebody else, and because of that she can't accept your proposal, please accept that in good faith and move on. You might be thinking to yourself that probably because she has been with that person for that long, that she must be perfect. Someone might be perfect, but that person might not be good for you. And the thing is, you have the funds, you have the resources, and you think it's a trophy and a competition for you to win against the guy because he's the one that is broke. True, you might have the resources, but you don't know how far this guy will be willing to go to hurt you or to hurt your businesses, because that woman might probably be the only form of happiness in his life. So this brings me to the end of this video. Comment below if you agree with any of the things I've said, or you think that this is only applicable in different situations. It's not true for all cases. Please do comment below, like, subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching. As always, it's Truth and Makanaki. Peace.